You know, I'm Challenger, I have no life, and I'm Asian, so I probably can get rank 1. This is going to be the first game of our Challenger to Rank 1 series in Season 7, starting with our placement matches. I also want to thank each and every one of you for liking my videos, because when I see the silent majority finally liking my videos and kind of off-putting the dislikes in my videos, it actually makes me feel better, not gonna lie. And yeah, it's a little bit motivating to do these videos again. Unfortunately, I can't sleep right now, so while making this video, I'm gonna be a little sleep deprived. But our first game is gonna be this Vi game. And now I finally went to sleep and actually woke up so I can actually do this commentary. Now what I did against this Ivern was I tried to take his blue buff, but he chased me down. But he chased me so down that he kind of got caught out himself, as you can see right here. And so it does this Twisted Fate right about here, but we have no damage to take him out. Now my bot lane is complete trash, so they end up suiciding, as well as yeah. Look at this E, so I don't have to flash on her, and I actually get to keep my flash so I don't have to waste it. I tax this wave because, well, it's pushing and I need to get rid of it so I get all the power in my fists. And I sneak in this bush because this Draven knows he can 1v1 this little boy. And there's a teleport coming in, and we need to push the lane because I want this tower, right? But there's actually something happening a little bit later in the mid lane, and this Jace is actually teleporting into a 1v3, and it's like, I trusted him, and I'm like, maybe we should help. Then I'm kind of considering the back off, but then, it's a 4v3 potentially until someone appears, which is Riven. And basically, I kind of got baited by my teammates to help him, but I should have known not to trust my teammates, because this is like Diamond 4, Diamond 3, Season 6 players, so they'll make some weird choices and you can't really trust them. So that's actually my bad, trying to trust my teammates. You should never trust your teammates in solo queue unless they're better than you, XD. So that's why I really want to take all the kills, because I know I can carry this game if I just get all the kills, which is going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. This little 2v2 is actually quite scary, to be honest. I'm surprised this Lux actually lives right here. So that's really good for her. Now this whole game I had this weird problem where my Q would randomly go off when I was charging it. And I don't think I've ever had this problem before, but basically, whenever I was charging my Q and I would press F1, it would cast my Q, and that's why you see these little non-fully charged Qs, which actually kind of screwed me up. And I was actually getting so pissed off at this the whole game that I was like, what the fuck is going on? And so you could say I'm making the excuse of doing this death and, getting caught out. I could make that excuse, but my other excuse is I was super tilted off the earth of this Q thing that I was more concentrated on fixing this problem instead of looking at my map and shit like that. So you could say I was tilted and annoyed because of this. I later actually fixed it off this game by making my F1 center on my champion instead of select myself. But you can go test it yourself in a custom game with Vi's Q and press F1 while you're charging. It'll cast automatically. It's pretty interesting. Actually, it's really annoying. And I know some people will be like, you're challenging, why didn't you know this shit? I'm pretty sure this never happened before this patch, because I never had a problem like this before. Or maybe I never press F1 while charging my Q, I don't know. I do think it was introduced in this patch though, I'm not 100% sure. Either way, this Q made me pissed off the whole game, because I was on the edge of yo, is my Q gonna fuck up here? And I couldn't trust it, So I was living on the edge and being like, oh shit, is it gonna happen now? Is it gonna happen now? And that was kind of what was on my mind the whole game. But also, this is weird. Look at this play. This Janna literally just presses R behind us and kind of knocks us. I don't know. It was super weird. But one thing I noted was that I think we actually, or maybe more of us would have lived if Varus used his ultimate. I mean, it would have CC'd them. I don't know. But Redemption is also really OP. So Riven didn't die. And also we were trying to wave clear, but the tower was dropping and I didn't really realize how low. As a jungler, it's your job to notice these things and tell your team to back off. Although I didn't think Janna would R us back and suicide, but apparently it worked. And then right here, I just kind of suicide on this Draven because, well, I want his bounty. I was probably gonna die anyways. Now I think I actually fuck up right here because I don't R the TF right about now, because now he's under tower and he's also very much away. He's actually super fed and he has no Zonias, but yeah, I didn't R him, which actually is really important to shut him down because he's super fed. And that was a huge mistake because I need to R him. The only reason I didn't do it earlier is because I didn't think my team would have followed up, because it seemed like they were busy with the Janna or something. But Lux still had her ultimate, and yeah, there was a lot of bursts coming, so we could have actually killed him, and it would have been very beneficial if we did. Instead, my team ends up dying to him, and yeah, so close, but no, nothing. Ivern with the shield's too annoying, etc. Either way, we'd go for a little Baron steal because they started it, and the smite came out too early because I thought I was actually gonna die a little bit earlier, but he's the one who gets it. Either way, my first game is going to be a loss. Now in the next game, I play Hecarim, and if you look at the mini-map, I'm like, yo, let's make this play in Riven, and you can see Twisted Fate's coming, right? So I'm just waiting for like York to get in position so we can dive this bitch, because we also see the jungler doing Dragon. So this is actually a really easy dive for us, but our TF at the last second ditched us, and I knew it was warded, but we can still do this dive because, I mean, it's a 3v2 and we're not even under the tower. So basically, I got baited by my Twisted Fate for not coming because I was like, yo, come, but he didn't come. So we end up getting 2v2'd and we lose. And we definitely would have won if he came. Yeah, I mean, right now I'm blaming teammates, but he started walking top lane and then all of a sudden he just ditched, and yeah, I just gotta stop trusting my teammates. Like, this dive we saw coming miles away, but for some reason we didn't fight under the tower, which basically makes us lose, and they just fight us off tower, and it's just super awkward for us. If we could bait them under our tower, then yeah, we'd be in a good spot and Twisted Fate would have killed them all, but now we just get triple killed. At this point, it's just, I can't do this anymore. I have to start making solo plays because I can't trust people anymore. This was a weird play because I could have saved him, but my mouse kind of ulted the other way. Even if you look at it closely, my mouse was nowhere near where I ulted. Actually, nah, this isn't just an excuse. I feel like I put it over there for a reason in my head. Like, I could have saved him. And I do actually remember putting my ultimate there, but the replay just doesn't match up with what I'm thinking about. Anyways, I see some sheep on the run, so what I'm planning to do. And right here, I'm holding spacebar so I don't target a tower and only champions, which is actually going to be my button. So that's how I kind of did that without any mistakes. And yeah, I'm not going to trust... I'm not going to trust some people, I'm not going to say who anymore. I'm just going to try and make some solo plays. Here, I don't trust myself because I'm like, ooh, I do no damage to this bitch. She actually had a chain vest there, so I don't think I would have killed her. And our York actually tells me to do the Baron, 2-man it, and I'm like, can you actually do that as York? I feel like I did a video on this before, but for some reason I don't remember doing this at all. Either way, trouble starts to brew in right about here, and after we do the Baron, we just get the hell out. Well, I don't, I die here, but we get the Baron. That's the key part. And now I do feel like my team is still behind because, I don't know, I just feel like even with the Baron we can't do much, but I'm just going for picks. I don't feel like we should siege, to be honest. It's a little bit scary. Right here is an easy ass kill on Janna because I see my team is distracted with something else, or sorry, their team is distracted with my back line, so I mean, that's fine. And since I'm really low right here, I don't feel like team fighting right now. I feel like I should just split push and you know, get some pressure going somewhere else. But yeah, I see kills around the map, I go for them. I could have gone for Inferno Drake over here, but I don't know, I think the Riven kill was... actually we did get it later. Anyways, after we killed Riven, we go for this Echo. Unfortunately, my fear was a little bit too off and he's just super fast right now. And then finally this Vi goes on me, which is fine, and I realize that, you know, my teammates are actually right there, so let's try and catch her and push her into my team. And she dies. Now freeze for a second, what would you do in this situation? Would you chase enemy Ezreal or go for Baron? You go to the Baron, you don't screw around, no. Because now this Baron is just extremely delayed. They finally do arrive, but now they're half hit point, so it's like, good job there. And then Vayne gets one shot by the Echo, but I instantly smite the Echo by accident, because I thought I was gonna die, and it was kind of instinct, so I'm like, oh shit. And then this is actually one of my problems that I have, which is instinctively smiting. It's kind of like a panic smite and be like, oh shit, what just happened? It also surprised me that Echo did something like that, so I wasn't expecting it. And I thought the Baron was actually secure, but you know, you panic and you do something weird. Either way, it was my bad that I didn't hold on to my smite, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure we all would have died, because Vayne and Karma came like really late. And right here, I missed my E onto Echo, and I actually hit the Vi instead. And he actually lives, so that's really bad. You never realize these mistakes until you actually reviewing your own clips and seeing what kind of mistakes you actually made and what kind of things you did better. No one does that except me. No one. Just kidding. Everyone does that. But it actually makes me be like, ugh, I don't want to do that again. And our Vayne was in the mid lane, and then she gets caught out, and I'm like, okay, let's just try and kill his Ezreal. So I go on him. Missed my ult, but I don't think he would have died anyways. Was it a bad initiation? Yes, it actually was, because I think we could have stalled out and waited until Vayne respawned, but so much shit's going to be taken. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this this game. In the next game, I play Blitzcrank, and this happens, and I kind of expect it, so why not pull him into the tower, right? But then our Ezreal just gets outplayed. I also outplay him right here by using no skill shots and just flashing in. I also just tank the tower and power fist her. I don't even want to grab. Okay, I'll grab after she uses her escape, but that's about it. And then right here, Thresh goes way too deep and I get a kill on him. And then I just flash right here after he lanterns because I know I can get a kill on either one of them. So it's going to be Thresh or Caitlyn. So it's very unlikely I'm going to miss. And then right here is just a prank because well, I don't know where the Nilly is. And it's also a little bit risky to go for this pull because if I missed it, I would have died. But yeah. I just leave myself to die because I don't want Ezreal to get caught. You think I should have ran and, led him to my Ezreal? No. Don't do that, then you both die. Yeah, honestly, this game was like more of a big ass stomp. Like every lane won, so it was pretty easy, even my lane. And now you might be wondering why I bought the redemption, because that's what every support should get, the redemption. It's an OP item. If you don't get it, you're a loser, and you're not a meta slave. Yeah. Okay, you know what? There are scripters on my team, I'm not gonna say who. But there were scripters on my team, and yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that was a very easy win. Anyways, my mid lane is getting a little shit on, and this gank, this is incredibly risky, because even I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna hit her, but I do. So I'm the best, and I kill her. I come up top, and then I eat this creep to hit him, but I'm like, I don't think I need to use my ultimate, because it seems like he's just gonna die. And I tell my bitch ass mid to clear his pink as a bait, because I know people are around. And I really want to kill the Syndra, unfortunately, we don't get no Ori ultimate, and yeah, that actually sucks. If I had gone on Olaf though, I feel like one of us would have died because of Syndra ulti. But yeah, we were supposed to nuke the Syndra, unfortunately Ori ult missed. And if I switch targets on Olaf, with my ultimate, I'm pretty sure we would lose, because I already used all my burst on Syndra, so yeah, that sucks. Now, I see people roaming bottom, because that's what my minimap told me, and I'm like, ooh, a juicy Syndra, so I instantly alter, but our Sona actually dies. But this is still really good for us, because I have red buff, I can still kill people. I think one thing I should stop doing is charging my Q to the fully, so people can actually just dodge it, because I mean, I still get the full CC even if I don't charge it, so like, what's the point? And yeah, I should probably stop doing that. And then right here, this is easy gank. I mean, I have Jhin to back me up with this global W. And then Sona has some damage as well as me providing some damage. Jhin actually didn't have to flash there, I think, because my red buff plus Skirmisher Saber plus DFT coming from Jin's W would have finished her, I think, but it's safer than sorry. To be honest, there was a Soraka beside her, so that could have been a really bad time. And right here, I'm just cutting the cannon out because I don't want to get stunned by this Yordle. And yeah, the enemy is just getting caught out in their jungle. Feels bad for them. Not for me though. Now we start the Baron, but we see Kennen TPing in, so we're just like, okay. And then we're just he basically just kind of suicided. He actually should have canceled it. It doesn't matter if he was bottom or whatever, but we see the opportunity to jump right in, kill them all because we're super far ahead. The Baron was just the bait, or we actually do it and get it, but I'm not risking a steal because that's what bad players will do, would be risk the steal. That's why turning is better than actually just straight up doing it most of the time in these clutch situations. Either way, this game was like a pretty big stomp, and yeah, we basically win the game. In this next game, I play Vi again, and I wanted the enemy jungler's red, and I don't know what this Ryze was doing, but apparently he wants to duel my ass, so I guess I'll kill him. Okay, that's good. Now, what's not good about this game is I probably should have dodged because we have a full AD comp, but I was like, you know what, maybe I can actually win this in the early game. Except I don't know what dodging does in your placements, so I'm unsure of that, but it's going pretty good. Yeah, it's going pretty decent. So easy double kill here because they're overextending and I'm just in the area when they shouldn't be. Then Echo comes down for a roam and he goes on me, but it's like, I'm not sure about that, right? Like, I'm pretty tanky, I can kick your ass. So he instantly dies, and yeah. And after this, a lot of things happen, like getting a tower, I go for counter jungle. It's just all in good fun, right? But then, like, this Yasuo wants to kill mid, and I'm like, sure? But I saw the enemy jungle on the other side, so I'm like, kind of unsure. And also, I have like 12,000 in the bank. So this is like such a bad play, and you can see why, because we haven't bought yet. He actually has like 2,000 gold in the bank right now, as he pings out later, but yeah. It's just not a good fight, and then our Bard suicides because of that. The call was really bad, and I thought, like, maybe we shouldn't do it, but I trusted him anyways. But shit is getting really ugly, like, really ugly in this team fight right now. And I can't really do anything here. I'm just, like, kind of, like, looking for something, but yeah, I'm not going to get anything. So there goes our lead, and then moments later, our map control is like, shit, because people kept dying. So there's not much I can really do or find. But yeah, everyone's just dying everywhere. We're losing like map control. It's horrible. Even I die here, which is pretty bad mistake because I didn't have any map awareness of Tryndamere roaming from top lane, so I could have like queued. Actually, I probably would have died. And then yeah, early lead because of that like Yasuo 2v2 mid lane and he didn't buy and I didn't buy and also had no mana was probably the lead we just threw. Yeah, you know, I could keep blaming him, but honestly, I should be smarter and only trust myself. Like Lee Sin says, trust your instincts and don't trust what you see. So basically, I have to blindfold myself with a bandana, and I think I'll actually be really good at this game if I do that. Anyways, we do the Baron bait, we turn on them again because that's what you're supposed to do. And now I go in this Tryndamere because I'm like, oh yeah, he actually does not have his ultimate, I think. I don't know his ultimate cooldown, but I'm pretty sure it's been too short of a time for him to have backup, so he dies instantly, which is good. And then I'm like, okay, I'm pretty useless right now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to push top lane while my team goes for a team fight. Like, I can't find really anything, I'm a bit scared to jump back in. So I'm like, you know what, yeah, I'll probably just push in top lane. But as I see people dying still, I'm like, oh, what the hell happened? Like, I really don't know what actually happened to my team. And if I actually came to this team fight, I'm pretty sure there's like nothing that would have happened. Like, I think the team fight would have still went the same way. And now since my team basically just got destroyed in that team fight, I have to go for the steal, which is not going to happen. And yeah, it definitely does not happen. So there goes my nice KDA. And it's getting to a point where we can't win because the enemy team has both magic damage and physical damage, while my team is just all AD, which is honestly pretty stupid. And yeah, I mean, I could have picked an AP jungler. There's like no AP junglers that I like right now. I mean, there's Shaco, but like, I'm not a Shaco main, I can just play him, you know, so I won't be as effective as them. And he's only single target, basically. But Vi is just so OP right now. You know me, I'm a meta slave, I ain't no bitch. But I really did think we could end this before like 30 minutes. Unfortunately, it has turned for our team. And you know, I didn't have to flash in here because Jin started his ultimate, so we could have easily got a pick and I could have just waited for a bit. But the reason we fought this team fight was because, well, they have Baron and they'd eventually get this tower and we want to start something. Tryndamere does not have teleport, so effectively it is a 5v4. It's a good call in my opinion, but me and Poppy dying was not part of the plan. Also, I wanted one person to stay mid like Yasuo and then Bard the recall, so we can get an objective off this little team fight. But like, yeah, he gets to kill top lane, but like, who cares? We could have got a mid tower and Bard and Jin could have dealt with this Tryndamere, but now we basically get like nothing out of the team fight, so it feels bad. Can I say this? Okay, I'll say it gently. I won't say it. Actually, I'll fucking just say it. My teammates suck. They suck at map play. Mechanically, they're fine, I think. I don't know. And I don't really care because macro play is what wins you the game, but oh well, it's whatever. Because I'm making some plays right now. Now, to break down this fight right here that's going on right now, first of all, we don't have redemption, and I did not know that at the time because I'm thinking about other things like who to kill. And at first, it seems like a good team fight, you know, kill the Rise, but I missed the Q right here, and we also don't have Yasuo win wall, so that's like really important. But yeah, we killed the Rise a little bit later, but yeah, the team fight went super poorly. Even if I landed the Q, I still think we would have lost because Yasuo just instantly died. We're all AD, and at this point, yeah, it's just really hard for us to win this game. We need to go for like a 4v5 and then off that, or like sneak a Baron or something, because we won't win team fights at all since the enemy team has some armor. But yeah, our team comp just sucked, and so did my team. Ah, I got you there, didn't I? What kind of pants is this, blaming his team all of a sudden? That's not the pants, you know. That's what I'd be like if I want to blame my teammates. The real answer I'm looking for is what could I have done better in that game to actually win it? Well, I could have told Yasuo to back off at the mid lane 2v2, because that's where we dropped a big lead, so yeah, that's where we could have gone better. Anyways, that's going to be the end of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. On the next episode of Dragon Balls in My Mouth, we will probably be finishing our placements. I think it might be out tomorrow, but I'm not sure. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys did like this video, well, make sure to leave a like, cause fuck this new YouTube algorithm. And yeah, I am Panzer Dragon, and I'll see you guys next time.